Hey, yeehaw, it's YouTube Saturday. This is Jean at C&J Farm. I'm out here in the Hive, which is our garage. We've turned into an indoor education center, and kind of messed up. I've got a lot going on in here, as well as I've got the radio on. CA and I just been rocking out and getting some work done. We had a few people stop by, but it's been kind of a slow day at the farm. I think everybody's at the beach or out of town. So, one good thing about running a farm open to the public, you just kind of keep working. And when people visit, you stop and have fun with them. And then when they leave, you get back to work. So, and there's always plenty of work. So I'm just going to show you around a little bit. Like I said, I'm in the Hive, which is our indoor education center, and we've got our herbal area here where you can have a cup of hot tea right here. Just turn on this little hot kettle, and then I've got some different blends you can try. And then we can create for you a tea blend or capsules, and got things you can read and study about herbs and things. Then we've got the stage area where we do music camps and let kids try the different instruments like the piano and the drum set, and we got some guitars too. Just put up a new tapestry in the back there. I just love it. Kind of reminds me of MTV. Then we've got our chart here, which you can look at everything. And then we've got all the drums, and there's part of our store over there. We can buy herbal soaps and smudging things and things like that are down there at the bottom. And we're working on, but this is kind of our work area too. And when we have groups that visit or individuals, we come in here and they're able to, we do some crafts and art or work on some music. And this has become a really nice place to work. Right now I've got a chicken in the care cage here. The care cage is usually out in the hoop house. This is where we keep our animals if somebody's hurt until they get well, and then we put them back out with everybody else. She seems like she's got a hurt leg, and it's too hot in the hoop house right now, so we brought it in here. So she'll stay here for a day or two until she gets better. She's got plenty of food. And then, like I said, we've just been working around. I'll just kind of show you around a little bit. We still got plenty of mowing and weeding, and as well as we need to clean out coops. I mean, having even a small farm is 24/7. Everybody's just kind of staying in the shade right now. It's so hot. And I don't know about you, but it has been so stormy and just really a lot of hail and winds, and it just really tore up my cut flowers big time. Got some moringa trees growing, and have some turmeric and some ginger and some horseradish, and then we have a variety of cut flowers. We're starting to get into cut flowers, so we're just kind of experimenting a little bit on the ones we like best. And then I've got some eucalyptus and a lot of edible flowers for sale right now that we had started. A lot of little lavenders that'll be gorgeous next year. Some basils, and edible flowers are amazing because you can take the petals and they just are full of nutrition, and edible flower petals usually taste sweet. So add a little something to your salads, and as well as a pack of vitamins and minerals. So we got a lot going on here. We always especially on Saturdays, we have the farm all set up, and with refreshments. We got some things out for the kids. CA's resting a minute. He just unloaded a bunch of chicken feed. And we've got Jenga set up over there. And then, of course, if you go across the bridge, you're on the meditative side of the farm. And so we've always got a lot to do here. It's a learning place, but it's a place for fun too. What I've been working on today between visitors is potting up a few things. Look, we got a bunch of mullein. Got a bunch of mullein for sale, just $3.50 if anybody wants to start some in their yard. And then we got Carolina raspberries also for sale. The leaf of the raspberries is really good to make tea from. Really good women's herb. And then I'm fixing to get busy in here. I need to do a lot of weeding, and this is our sensory garden. It's full of raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, strawberries, wineberries, and a lot of edible weeds like wood sorrel and sheep sorrel that as groups go through and visit this garden, they can taste and smell. And we do everything organic, so you can just pick it right off there and eat it. But you can see what I've been doing. I've been harvesting my garlic. And what I did like this one right here. I haven't quite gotten to it yet, but I will. This is a German stiff-neck garlic, and you can see, even though it's ready, you know, because it's all dyed back, it still has that real stiff neck. And what I'm going to do is cut that off about right here. As you can see, I did with the other one. The other one is Music. The garlic I've already harvested is called Music, and that's a stiff neck too. It's funny, I usually plant soft neck garlic. Soft neck garlic, though, is usually a little bit smaller. The bulbs I've found to be a little bit smaller, and this stiff neck gives you a nice sized bulb. And but yeah, I usually do soft neck. Now I like the soft neck because even though it's a smaller bulb, you can usually it doesn't have the hard stems. It's got the softer. It dies all the way back and it's soft, so you can braid it and hang it. So anyway, so that's why I usually like the soft neck. But I don't know why. I just got a good buy on the stiff neck this year, so I planted Music and the German stiff neck. Anyway, I'm going to take this bed here. I'm going to rake through it, get it all cleaned up, add some compost and some rabbit poo, and then I'm going to plant some summer lettuces. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one. And we'll have some summer lettuces. There are some varieties that do well in the heat, and I'll be sure and share that on my next video. One thing I'm going to do too is harvest my elephant garlic. I got some elephant garlic from Slade Farms earlier in the year, and I planted it right over there. You can see it. And but I don't know. I think maybe I've gotten too much water and it's rotted some of them, because I had about 10 of them. Looks like I've only got a few left. So we will see. Gardening's kind of like that, you know. And I know some people that say, well, you know, if all of a sudden we need to have food, I'll just start growing my own. Well, I hope you know it's not that easy. You need a few years to gain an experience and also learn how to handle things naturally, because you don't want to be growing things with a lot of chemicals for your family. You want your family to eat good, nutritious food. And that takes some work. Like I said, 24/7, but it's a labor of love. Anyway, thank you. I hope you're having a good 4th of July weekend. It's a little slow here, but I know that everybody's out to the beach and traveling too, so be safe. And I'll do another video soon. Happy 4th.